girls, welcome to my player ratings of Arsenal's draw against Liverpool yesterday. What a game that was. High intensity, 90 minutes of just proper football. I really enjoyed every single minute of that. As an Arsenal fan, you can't help but feel positive. You can't help but feel like things are changing. Now, we're not celebrating a draw. Let's get this right from the very first minute here. We are not celebrating a draw. We are not jumping from the rooftops because we got a point against Liverpool. We are celebrating and we are happy because we see progression. Now, Liverpool were in the Champions League final last year. They've had 3 years under Jurgen Klopp. They've had 6 transfer windows. They've spent nearly 400 million. We have changed our manager 6 months ago. We've spent about 60-70 million pounds. Unai Emery's had 1 transfer window. And already the change is huge. So that's where there's a big difference. So absolutely buzzing. Enjoyed every single minute of that. And I'm going to try and get into the player ratings right now. Starting off in goal, we're going to go with Bernd Leno. Now, a lot of people will sit there and talk about the mistake he made right on half-time. Coming out to, win the ball. Van Dijk got there before him. When you're coming out for them kind of crosses, you've got to take everything. You have to literally wipe out everyone. Otherwise, you will get caught out. But what I will say on that is that a little bit earlier on than that, Liverpool's goalkeeper, who's regarded as one of the best and cost them 80 million, done an identical thing. Came out for a cross, misjudged it, Mkhitaryan heads it. If it's on target, it's in. But nobody's mentioning that. Apart from that, Leno was absolutely fine. Made some quality saves. 1 from Van Dijk as well. 2 actually from Van Dijk. 1 from a header in the second half. And 1 when he smothered him just inside the box in the first half. Good performance. Distribution was good. Absolutely no problems with the way that Leno played yesterday. Yes, he's going to have to cut out that kind of mistake. And he will learn. But like I said, Liverpool's goalkeeper that cost £80 million. He done the same thing. They're both learning. New league. Simple as that. Yesterday's performance, I'm going to give Bernd Leno an 8. Going to move into the defensive area. First of all, Hector Bellerin. Really good performance from him. Left everything on the pitch. I don't know if he was 100% fit, but he worked his absolute bollocks off. Fair play, Hector Bellerin played really well yesterday. And I'm going to give Hector an 8. Going to move into the central defensive area. A place where, we've had problems all season. We still need to rectify it. But yesterday, the boys done the job. First of all, Mustafi. I didn't want him to start this game. He was one of the best players on the pitch. He was absolutely immense. Seriously. What a brilliant performance from Mustafi. But this is my problem. And I've said this so many times in my reviews and everything. He'll have a good game and a bad game. Good game and a bad game. It's about consistency now. If Mustafi can go and put that kind of performance in on our next game, whether he plays against Sporting on Thursday or Wolves next week, he's got to have that kind of level of consistency. If he does that, he'll be absolutely fine. But for yesterday's game, I'm going to give Mustafi a 9. Next position is Rob Holding. Absolutely superb. I actually think this guy has forced himself into Unai Emery's plans. An injury got him his opportunity and he hasn't looked back since then. And I think that out of all of our central defenders that are fit, he's probably one of the first names on the team sheet in terms of what Unai Emery wants. And yesterday, absolutely brilliant. He'll wake up this morning and he'll check his pockets and he'll find keys, wallet, Mo Salah. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And I'll give Rob Holding a 9. Going to move into the left-back position and we have Kolasinac. Now remember, this guy has played 2 times all season. He's coming back from injuries and he's going up against one of the best attacks in world football. And I thought he done really well. Getting forward, getting back, getting stuck in. Done exactly what he needed to do. Absolutely no problems. He looked absolutely shattered come the end when he had to come off. And he left everything on the pitch. Really good performance from him. I've got no problems whatsoever. And for this game, I will give Kolasinac an 8. Going to move into the midfield area. First of all, Lucas Torreira. Wow, this little guy. I'm so excited when I speak about him. He is just the immense £30 million. Behave, will ya? What a player. We've been asking for this kind of player for years. Seriously, do I need to say any more? It's so close between him and Xhaka for my man of the match, to be quite honest with you. Torreira just shades it for me. They were both as good as each other. They both complemented each other. But for yesterday's performance, and you know, you can see he can do it against the best now. Lucas Torreira gets a 10. Simple as that. Going to move into the next position, and that is Granit Xhaka, one of our best performers and one of his best performances in an Arsenal shirt. This is why I backed the guy for so long. I love this guy. I know what he can do. And now he's got his set position with someone behind him that complements his game. You are starting to see it. Absolutely superb, Granit Xhaka. So close to being man of the match. Brilliant performance all round. The tackle he made on Mo Salah in the first half. Oi! What a tackle. Absolutely buzzing for his performance. And nobody tell me nothing about the way he played yesterday. Superb. And I'm going to give Granit Xhaka a 9.5. I'm going to move into the next positions. First of all, Henrik Mkhitaryan. Bit of a surprise that he started ahead of Alex Iwobi. But you know what? The thing with Mkhitaryan yesterday, he worked really hard in terms of his defensive sides. Worked really hard. I felt he gave away the ball sloppily a few times. And in the attack, he wasn't that great. It was kind of a mixture. Worked really hard, you know, in terms of the defensive side and for the team and everything. But he was just lacking that creativity. He's more of a number 10 kind of player, not a winger. Yesterday's performance, for the fact he worked hard as well, I'm going to give Mkhitaryan a 7. Going to move into the next position, and that was Mesut Ozil, and he worked his absolute bollocks off. Anyone saying he was missing was obviously missing themselves because they didn't watch the game. He was absolutely brilliant yesterday. He worked so hard, and he was pivotal to creating so many things, putting our fullbacks in, creating the spaces. Brilliant performance from Mesut Ozil yesterday, and I'm going to give him an 8. Going to move into the next position, and that's Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and it was a quiet day for him, to be quite honest. Worked hard, same as Mkhitaryan, worked really, really hard. There were times when I saw him really chasing back, helping Kolasinac, and I think that was important. And that's what you need to watch within a game of football. I know he's, you know, the kind of player where you want to see him scoring goals and the pace and everything else. But there is another side to the game. And he went and done that. He's playing out of position. Let's get it right. But he worked hard, really, really hard. But just lacking in the final third. And that's not what we wanted. But yesterday's performance, same as Mkhitaryan, I'd say. I would give Aubameyang a 7. Next position, we're going to go with Alexandre Lacazette. He's been quiet over the last couple of games, and I said that's because Granit Xhaka's not there. His supply line's missing. You know, Granit Xhaka is so important to supplying Ozil. Ozil's so important to supplying Lacazette. Now those positions were back where they should be. You saw more of Lacazette again yesterday. Had a goal disallowed. Still dubious in my opinion. It was very, very tight. Not as clear-cut as the Liverpool one, but it was tight. It can be given, you know, either way. On a different day, who knows. Had a great shot before half-time, which just went past. Left Alisson, you know, no chance he was saving that if that was on target. And, yeah, brilliant performance. His goal, you know, the run he made, the composure, the finish, everything. You're starting to see exactly what Lacazette can do now. You know, simple as that. Brilliant performance yesterday. And I'm going to give Lacazette a 8.5 for yesterday. Going to move into the substitutions. And the only one you can mark of any real note was probably Alex Iwobi. I was a little surprised he didn't start. Made massive impact, you know, when he came off the bench. I don't know if many people have seen it yet, but there was a skill he done on Alexander-Arnold. Oh my life, he sent the guy back to the maternity ward. What an absolute skill. See ya, bye-bye. Off you go. And the pass he made to Lacazette, absolutely beautiful. And yeah, I can't keep praising the guy enough. He's doing so well, but he's got to do it on a more consistent basis now. That's all we ask for as fans, on a consistent basis. And when he gets the opportunities and he starts, He's got to do it from minute one. So yeah, good performance from Alex Iwobi when he come on. Helped change the game in our favour. So I'll give Alex Iwobi an 8. Welbeck, Ramsey didn't really have much chance to make an impact or do anything, so I'm not going to mark them. Going to go into the manager's rating, Unai Emery. And you know what? Does the business, doesn't he? He made the substitutions, got them right. It was a strong side. The way we press, the way we do everything. Superb. He was up and down that touchline yesterday. He was kicking every ball. You know, when Torreira made one of those tackles, he was celebrating it like a goal. Love it. I love his energy. And it actually, you know, transpires to all of us as fans. And I love that. Yesterday, I'm going to give Unai Emery a 9. Yeah, I'm going to give him a 9 for that one. That was brilliant. Brilliant management. Knew when to make the substitutions. Done everything right. Brilliant all round. So there we have it. That is my player ratings for yesterday's game against Liverpool. As usual, let me know in the comment section whether you agree or disagree. If you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. So far, so good. 14 games unbeaten. We move to Europa League action at home on Thursday against Sporting. Chance to confirm qualification to the next round already after 4 games. Let's try and make it 15 unbeaten. That'd be nice as well, wouldn't it? Keep an eye out for the preview to the Sporting game. Matchday vlog after the game. Player ratings a day later. Then we move back to the Premier League. Wolves on Sunday. I've slowly got my energy back. That was a brilliant game. Absolutely brilliant. Really proud of the boys. I will see you lot for the preview against Sporting. I am out of here.